Before we begin, a quick note. This episode discusses how we make meaning from life experiences. We are not referring to situations of abuse, and our discussion of victimhood is not meant to apply to abusive circumstances. Welcome to Full Embrace. We're Summer
and Michelle, two life coaches exploring life's
messy,
beautiful,
and powerful moments together.
every part of life.
Embraced. I'm the
Of my life.
creator.
I create my life.
That is what we all do, but we don't believe it.
Yeah, and we're not always conscious of it either.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones that are coming up with the sentences in our head about the circumstances in our lives.
We are the meaning makers.
Yeah, that that was so powerful to me when I first learned the model of coaching from the life coach school. I was like, what? Why hasn't anybody told me this all my life? This would have made such a difference if I had understood this power that I have instead of living my life as a victim to whatever shows up.
Right. That it's all our thoughts, which most of the time they're automatic, right?
Yeah.
And then learning how to notice those and decide if we want that to be the thought that we have.
Yeah. True. So many of our thoughts are from our childhood or from the culture we've been raised in, from our community, from people who we value their opinions, and they easily become a part of us, part of our identity or part of our perception, the filter we experience the world through. And at some point, we chose those, whether intentionally or not, through trauma or joy. They were thoughts we adopted, made our own.
Right. The meaning makers. So let's talk about what that means, that we are the meaning makers.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have interactions every day. I love the example of someone stepping on my toe.
mm,
Like, if someone steps on my toe, I can choose to believe that they were intentionally trying to hurt me and feel angry, or I can choose to believe that it was an accident and feel forgiving.
mm,
Or I could choose to believe that I could choose to think. I guess I shouldn't say believe. I could choose to think, I know they didn't mean to, but they need to pay attention to where they're going, which might make me feel
right.
irritated. But on the other
Or they
hand,
shouldn't have done that. They should have known better.
right. On the other hand, oh, like it was an accident. We all make
Mm.
mistakes.
Yeah, and we're the ones that are deciding what that someone stepping on your toe means. All the story, all the thoughts that lead to feelings about our own thoughts.
And I think it feels a little bit better to me to think ouch than it does to think jerk.
Yeah, for sure.
So my pain doesn't go away. I just have an added like judgment and
Yeah. And both are okay, right? I mean, we all do some version of that as humans. So, not saying that you should or should not do jerk or ouch. It's just like awareness that I'm the one who's giving everything I experience meaning. I can easily make myself a victim if I choose. I can easily make myself a creator if I choose.
right.
I think
Ah,
for me, where it's really uncomfortable to see that I'm the meaning maker is when I've made myself a victim to other people and I've given my power away, where it's like, oh, that was me. Or when I blame other people, right? The meaning I give is it's their fault, or even it's my fault. So
mhm.
all of those meanings, ways we use our power.
Yeah. The power is all ours. No one else can put the thoughts in our minds. I mean, they can try, they can say those things.
And
It's
we do. We speak to one another all the time. So we get to choose if we keep them or not, or we let them go, or what we make their words mean for us.
right.
And oftentimes, I think in interacting with each other, we don't always get the intent behind the words,
Definitely not.
and we make up our own intent, right?
We do. We totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave one of my clients some very difficult homework last week,
Mm,
and it is to make up a story, the nicest story you can about anyone's words that they're saying or circumstances that they're doing. So if someone chooses to not go to my party, I can choose to believe that they are either spending a lovely time with their family, or I could choose to just think they love me and are choosing not to come for whatever
yeah.
reason.
I think I find that this idea that I'm the meaning maker is both liberating and weighty. I need to now take responsibility for all of the meanings I give everything. And that is sobering sometimes. I can choose to blame, but if I'm the meaning maker, blame doesn't keep me in my power. Blame
Right.
gives my power away, makes me a victim.
Right. Blame means that we can't change, that
Yeah.
something has been acted upon us.
Yes.
I lived very many years blaming other people for my circumstances.
And radical responsibility or radical meaning making, that's actually no longer true that anybody could make me feel any.
Mhm.
And it's okay that I feel however I feel. I just no longer have the need to give my power away when I'm feeling hurt. I think oftentimes we map one another really well. We may not always be cognizant of how we're mapping one another, but I think we have a sense of the energy of people's words or actions and can sometimes assign accurate meaning in a circumstance, but without actually having a conversation with someone, there's a whole lot of assumption going on, a whole lot of projection of our own experiences on someone else, a whole lot of story.
Even in a conversation,
Yes,
still
yes.
do that.
Oh, yeah. We are meaning makers by design.
We are. And that's just something that we can be aware of. And it's empowering just being aware of it because you can decide all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm making that meaning.
Yeah.
Do I like the meaning that I'm making?
The awareness gives us an opportunity to make a conscious choice, even if the meanings we've been giving it all our life, right? But once we become aware of it and it's no longer automatic, we then have this window to choose something new, something different, or keep the meaning we're making. There's a lot of meanings we make that are very empowering and very encouraging and supportive. So it's not just all the negative meanings.
And we're making it all up anyway.
Tell me more about that.
We are automatically giving meaning to things, and we can choose, like we've been talking about, we can choose to make it mean one thing or another, but we're still making it up. The automatic meaning that we come to or believe,
Mhm.
like the automatic thought that whatever circumstance creates is something our brain is making up.
Mm.
It's something that we're creating. I shouldn't say making up, right? We're creating it.
Well, making and creating,
Right.
meaning creators, meaning makers. Yeah.
Right. And
Mm.
we can choose to continue to make up the same story if it's making us feel bad,
Mhm.
or we can choose to make it mean something different that makes us not feel bad. And
Yeah.
either way, it's not like we're lying to ourselves. It's not like we're being delusional because no matter what, we kind of are doing the same thing.
Yeah. True. We determine the meaning we give anything and everything and all things. And
Mm.
we can be in similar circumstances and have totally different meanings. And it's all okay. This is what we do. We give things meaning without even thinking about it. It's
All the
that
time.
automatic all the time.
So, how is that helpful to know?
I think it helps me get more often to a space of empowerment and not buying into the victimhood thinking. I think I'm on to that victim thinking a little bit more, believing that I'm the meaning maker.
It's great to not feel like a victim.
Yeah. Although sometimes I still like the victim because then there's less work for me to do or less. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't make myself a victim,
Right.
but I'm on to myself with this idea that I'm the one who's giving everything meaning. How about you?
I don't know. A lot of times when I am making something mean that I'm a victim, I don't catch it.
Hmm. Yeah.
I just blame and believe that it's true. And I think that's the beauty of getting coached is when I get coached, it's like you can call me out on my thought errors, my brain BS, my stories that are just thoughts that I think are so true.
Yeah. It's almost like we're inviting another mind to be a companion with our mind and actually give it a new perspective in coaching because it's not our own brain necessarily that's introducing these
Mhm.
concepts or ideas.
And I love the process of it where I don't ever feel defensive at all.
Mhm.
I'm not like, "Oh, you're not telling me you're a victim right now, or you're choosing to be a victim. You would never
Mhm.
say that to me."
Right.
But just the questions that you ask me, help me open my eyes to how I am the maker, the creator of
Mhm.
my meaning.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. For me, it's like this feeling of liberation. It's going from victim to, I don't know what, to hero or whatever, right? That I've like just freed myself from the victim that I thought I was to my circumstances and presented a whole new like view of a circumstance or situation and even of myself. I don't even have to continue to think that anymore. Of all the thoughts that are out there, for some reason I was choosing that one, but there's so many more out there that
Right.
create more supportive feelings than the victim one.
Yes. And I feel like it's also very relieving.
Yes.
Well, what a relief I don't have to
Yes.
think this. What a relief
Yeah.
that it's just a thought, and even though I've been taking it on as a truth, it might not be.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. And we get to decide. I mean, we do it all the time automatically. We're giving everything meaning. We've been doing it all of our life. So I guess this is a awareness of the power that we use every day and how do we want to use our meaning making in a way where we're victims or in a way where we're the hero of our story or
I definitely wanna choose the second person.
yeah, well, and anything in between. Like
Mm,
maybe I'm not a victim is a meaning we could give. Become aware of the meaning that you're giving to things
yes.
or to people or to words and what
And
feelings you create for yourself when you give meaning to those circumstances in your life. And you might
right.
just feel a little bit more relief, a little bit more power, strength, liberty.
And open to change if you want change, or open to feeling better about your current circumstance if it
Mhm.
doesn't feel good.
Yeah, you can give it a new meaning. It's that simple. And I think one thing I just don't want us to forget is like the awareness of the current meaning we give is totally okay. There's no reason to judge the meanings that we give anything.
Mhm.
We have good reasons for giving things the meaning that we give them. And judging ourselves when we become aware of the meanings doesn't help.
Right. And Michelle and I are always here to support you in being more aware of the meaning that you are already choosing
And the meanings you want to choose.
and how to implement those.
Yeah. So good.
Thank you, Michelle. And to you listeners,
Yeah.
this is exciting. Go meet
Yeah.
soon.
Yes. Yes.
Goodbye.
Uh,